Hi, good morning, friends. My name's Angela, and I am in the process of retiring from the military and transitioning to my new life. I recently purchased this new Camp Cirrus 820, and I have been living in it for the last 2 weeks out at a military campground, and I'll share more about that with you shortly. But today is moving day. I've been here for, like I said, 2 weeks, and this weekend I'm planning on going up to do the Virginia Triple Crown, which is three particular peaks: McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. So wish me luck on that. Pretty epic climb, supposed to be really beautiful, so I'm looking forward to that. But today I will be showing you all of the things that are necessary to do to close up camp, pack up the camper, and load it onto my Chevy Silverado 2500. So I haven't even made my bed yet, so I will take care of that shortly. First, there's coffee. All right, coffee's done, and it's time to get moving. Burning daylight. So first we need to make the bed. I don't know why, just a thing, I guess. Years of military training. Maybe it's being a mom. I'm not exactly sure, but I feel compelled to always have the bed made. So actually we have a joke about there was an admiral who wrote a book talking about, I don't know, things to do, things to be successful, and one of those things was always making his bed. And I'm a firm believer in, actually, for the record, making the bed. It gives me a sense of satisfaction. Something gets done that day, right? But so we always joke that, well, if you don't make the bed, you'll never be an admiral. But if you're not in the Navy, you're not going to be an admiral anyway. So that's the joke, right? But so the bed is made and things are stowed. Anything that needs to be stowed is pretty much stowed. I guess I could probably stow some of those things, my books. But those will go in the truck with me. This will go into the sink. And, and I did dishes, but I need to let them dry before I stow them. Filled up my water bottle, and, there's some more things I need to take care of. We'll need to double check the fridge as well. Make sure that's all uniquely braced, and I need to unplug the the microwave. So, but before I do all that, go take care of the gray water situation. See there, plenty of fresh water. Need to dump the gray and the black, and then we can get a move on. All right, so I'm outside now, and I have verified the freshwater tank is full, or as full as I need it to be, so I'm gonna disconnect the fresh water so that hose can drain, and then I will Also, at the same time, is I will let the gray water flush. My tank is already set up. My drain hose is already set up. I'll show you that. It's already set up, so we can just take care of that right away before we get on the road. Yeah, should be a few minutes. All right, so before I drain the gray water tank and the black water tank, I am going to raise the camper up a little bit just to help some flow, get some gravity action going on, in order to make sure they're as empty as I can get them. So I will sorry, turn on a little plug in here. Remotes work today. My black water hose is already hooked up. It's been hooked up for about a week or so, because I was a stationer. Like I said, I just want to get some gravity flow through here. And also I have to raise it up before I can put the truck on, before I can put it on the truck. And my battery died. So I will plug in with the hardline wire one. All right, so I raised up the camper a bit so that I could get some gravity flow through here. And I have the black gloves on. I have the hand sanitizer available to me. And we will pull the black water drain. Hear it flowing. We do have a weight at the end of the hose to hold it down so it doesn't pop out of the drain. Super fun stuff. Glamorous. It's almost done. So while I've been here for the last 2 weeks, happened to encounter Tropical Storm Ophelia, which had me worried. So I went out and bought some small aluminum jacks, which allowed me to put some additional support to the camper just in case the winds got really bad. So luckily, things weren't too bad. And my biggest problem was the rain and some water drainage into the camper. So I think we have that fixed, but we'll see. Time will tell. There's always something. It's just like home ownership of anything else. There's always something. Just a little bit different. Everything's just a little bit different on a camper or an RV than it is on a home. I have my water set on dry camping already, so that when it comes time, I will be all ready to do that. Next location, or if I have to get back in there and use the water here shortly. I'm gonna sanitize my hands real quick. I have more gloves. These things are amazing. Alright, I have wrestled with the freshwater hose and tamed it. It's close. I've cleaned out the water filter letting that dry before I put it in its home, which is a container that will go inside the camper. Pull out my bungees so that I can tie up my lawn chairs eventually onto the ladder. I'll wait until I'm on the truck for that so it's more stable. And now it is time to actually disconnect the black hose joint. All right, so I have most everything put away. Some odds and ends I still need to put away. The black hose is done. The water hose is done. Um, what I need to do is the tough part, which is loading it to the truck. Now, need to raise this up. I tried to align the truck last night when I came home. We'll see. I think we're mostly centered here. This looks pretty good when I'm standing in the middle. But we'll check it out. Okay, let me go raise up the camper. Raising this up to the marks I have previously made on the jack legs to make sure. The problem is not all the jacks work at the same rate. See, the back one, I can see the mark already, but none of the other ones. Actually, I guess I'm close to the other one on the back as well. Close, but not like an inch above. And every lot is a little bit different because the levelness of it. So, go up a little bit more. That one's good. That one's good. The only one that's not there yet is this one. Because the jacks all work at different rates, I'd like to check the post, make sure they're still secure. Teetering on 2 or 3 things. Not there. There. Too high. So I show you. You see the mark I made previously, and this one is even higher. This one we can't quite see yet. So we're waiting on this one. Always scary when you can see it moving. Good, we've made the mark. You can just see it. So there. There. here. And this one tends to work a little bit faster and is higher. So interesting, but we're gonna go with it. All right. Now comes the hard part in backing the truck up into it. Okay, wish me luck. Remind me to take the license plate off. I should do that now. Here we go. Too much space, which is, you know, an inch and a half here versus a half inch on the other side. Close, but no cigar. Again, I'm good height-wise, so that's helpful. Now it's reversed, so I have a half inch on that side and like an inch and a half on this side. Maybe a little bit more on that side. So I think we're good. I'm just gonna ease it back to seat it on there. So the truck is not quite square. I'm touching on that side. I'm gonna pull back forward and try it again. Yeah, because I have more space on here, so not quite square. I think I'm gonna do that. Pull it forward. Try it again. So close on that side. All right, I'm gonna try to swing my ass in that way a little bit without taking it off. Head up. A little bit further. Maybe do a little bit more. All right, I did it. I got the camper is on the truck. What? I'll try to show you spacing in between there. The end spacing here. I'm pretty proud of myself doing this all on my own. Is a bit of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, double checking, triple checking, checking again. Again here, and let you see back there the distance between the truck, the camper. It's very close. Okay, so next thing I need to do is raise the jacks. So those all have to come up. Hi, I just want to interrupt the video for a second. This is the point where I realized that I could maneuver the truck, but just by turning the wheel a half turn, just to slowly move the back end of the truck to square it off and give myself just a little bit more space on one side or the other. I will say that going at this alone allowed me to really learn the nuances of loading and unloading the truck camper. All right, the camper is loaded. I am still connected to shore power because I wanted to run the jacks with shore power rather than my battery or my 7-pin. I still need to load my lawn chairs up there, and that's going to be challenging. So if you're asking, why didn't you do that before when it was lower? I wanted the stability of the camper being on the truck rather than raised up and then on these 4 little legs in order to get up there, because I had raised it. I should have done it while it was still on the jacks underneath there, but either way, it'll get done. So here goes. What I've found works great are this Velcro strips. So it's like Velcros to itself. So I go up and wrap this around a few times on each chair, and then I bungee it as well. Through there so it keeps it from bouncing back as well as that. All right. Last few things to put away, and then we'll check inside and be on the road. Oh my goodness. So I was just loaded the chairs, and I said I was almost done, that I was just going to check inside, but I forgot one very critical thing. Don't forget this. This is super important. I need to actually secure the camper to the truck. Yeah. I need to get my fast guns out and on. All right. Passenger's rear. Boom. See that? Again, I'm still hooked up to the shore power because my refrigerator's running, and I'd rather leave it plugged in and use the power I've paid for than the propane that's in my tank, as well as the truck battery. Driver's front. Boom. go to the other side. What did I say this was? It's a little bit tighter than the rest, but it's not completely easier. It's not that. It's too tight. So we're gonna just loosen this up. Switch. You never take your truck off of the bed, you don't have to adjust these at all. But every time you take it off and put it back on, it sits a little bit different in the truck bed. So you have to just make sure everything is in there. Nope. Come on. Overdo it. There we go. Now we get the locks. All right, now I can go inside, switch the refrigerator to propane, make sure all the windows are closed, roof fans are closed, and double check everything's stored securely. Okay, here we are inside and everything is closed up. I have secured, oh, let's take these down. Not like those are gonna hurt anything. Secured all of the cabinets. Put the books on the bed, no big deal. They move around there, there. All of the windows are properly locked. I need to stow my vegetables. And this is secured. Everything in the bathroom is off of anywhere that will fall. Everything's secured. The vent in there is closed. Need to close this vent. And need to double check the fridge. Let's see how we do. Yeah. It says gray and black are like a third, but you know, it's empty. Like nothing else came out. So not sure how that works. Worry about that another time. Briefcase is gonna go in the truck with me and we'll be on our way. Just need to double check the fridge. All right, I think I'm all set. I walked through emptied out anything in the fridge that didn't need to be there, restabilized everything. All the cupboards are closed. Everything's off anything that's going to slide or move. The vegetables are in the sink, dried out. The water purifies in the cupboard, dried out. All of the fans and windows are secured. The camper is secured to the truck. Win. Jacks are up. 7-pin is in. License plate is on. I have a checklist. I just don't have it printed out. I'm gonna print it and laminate it because that's what we do in the military. We print it, laminate it, take it to the field. So, inside joke if you're in the military. So, I think I'm ready to go.